Well, the tribe's team name has been a debate for decades now. The name, and before that, the use of Chief Wahoo, would come up repeatedly, particularly on opening days each year. It's also come up at key points in the team's history. Mark Naymik talked to Stephanie Haney about that on this week's 3 Things to Know podcast.
This is not the first time we've been talking about changing the name, right? This happened in the late 80s, early 90s, too.
Native Americans and other activists have been calling for a name change for 30 plus years. And activists and others pushed at the time that each time the Indians was sold, maybe 2 owners ago, Richard Jacobs, Dick Jacobs as he was known, was a big developer, built a lot of the buildings downtown, bought the team in late 80s. He was more of a traditionalist. He didn't want to hear it. A couple of years later, when we were building what is now Progressive Field, and they thought, well, look, new stadium, kind of new branding, let's change it, and didn't want to do it. And then there was a push again when the Dolans bought the team, Larry Dolan and the family, in 2000.
For a breakdown of the frontrunners for that new name that have the most local support anyway, open your favorite podcast app and subscribe to 3 Things to Know with Stephanie Haney.